Hello, late night, and welcome to the first episode of 27.
I will not be replaced. I swear to God, I will not be replaced. I swear to fuck.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Late Night with STV. I'm still your host, Ethan.
And I'm your new host, Kameron.
Yeah, we're already a month in, and 2017 is already shaping up to be a masterpiece of a year.
Yes, currently in the South Wales, police have arrested a man who stole 2 pizzas while dressed as a beer bottle.
Yeah, the culprit claims that his buddies told him to distract the waitstaff with lots of beer.
He's the Amelia Bedelia of crime.
And I'm predicting amazing things for the rest of this year.
Yeah, toy company Hasbro has asked the internet, aka the most depraved black hole of humanity, to vote for entirely new Monopoly tokens. All 8 of the classic board game's current tokens are going to be voted out for new ones.
And if we've learned anything from the internet's choice to name a research boat, multi-million-dollar research boat, Bodie McBoatface last year, we're sure to get some creative options for the new tokens.
Yeah, my money's on a Joe Biden friendship bracelet, the bullet that killed Harambe, Robbie Rotten, and a penis.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, the tourism economy in Washington, D.C. is booming. Most of the hotels are currently booked for months in advance.
Isn't that just because there are so many rallies and protests planned against Donald Trump?
Well, Beyonce's pregnant with twins.
Well, did you know that 3,000 people are born every 20 minutes, and soon we won't have enough natural resources to sustain our ever-increasing population?
But we'll have more Beyonce to sustain our ever-increasing need for more Beyonce.
Ethan, overpopulation means people will die.
Yes, but Beyonce's beautiful unborn children will live.
Speaking of unborn children, Dook Sucks.
Dook Sucks, and no one knows this better than our guest tonight, Andy Bagwell, who hates Dook so much, he literally wrote the book on it. Mr. Bagwell is the author of the book Dook Sucks, a completely even-handed, unbiased investigation into the most evil team on planet Earth, otherwise known as the Holy Bible.
So stick around.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Late Night with STV. We're here with our guest, Mr. Andy Bagwell, who wrote this book right here, Dook Sucks. So, Mr. Bagwell, could you tell us about this book and how it came to be?
Yeah, it's a book that's been out about 5 years now, and a friend of mine and I wrote it, Reed Tucker, who's actually a real writer, who works for the New York Post, and we were doing a podcast, used to end with this week's reason why Dook Sucks. Put together a book, and lo and behold, it was out at a publisher's desk, the kind of the thing that you kind of write a treatment for the book, about the time that the original 30 for 30 about the Fab Five came on. I don't know if you guys I don't know if you remember this, but it came out, and there was a big, huge stink nationally about Jalen Rose calling Christian Laettner or calling them Uncle Toms, calling the black guys on the Duke team Uncle Toms or something. And so it was this huge stink, and meanwhile, our little book treatment for this book called Dook Sucks is sitting on the desk of these book publishers, and they went, oh, hey, people do care about that outside of North Carolina. So we got a book deal and wrote it, and came out about 5 years ago and sold out its first printing in the first day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was quite a crazy experience. And now we're up to about, I think we've sold about 20,000 copies. So
not too shabby.
yeah, not too bad.
Doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Dang. That's a lot of books.
it's a ton of books. It's enough to fill the Dean Dome. Just about.
Crazy.
You know, and so it's been a good little experience. But yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned the Dean Dome.
I did.
So you went to school here, I'm assuming.
I did. Yes.
Wow. So what is your favorite Duke UNC rivalry moment from your time here?
Yeah. So I think my favorite game that I remember watching, and this is all stuff before any of you people were born. So this is going to be taking you back to the ancient times, but the 1989 ACC title game in Atlanta, where we won. Clearly, that's a good thing. And Danny Ferry, who's kind of Leitner before there was Leitner, like prehistoric Leitner.
Wow.
Missed a 3/4 court shot. It bounced off the rim that would have, I think, sent the game into overtime. It was incredibly crazy and thrilling. I was around, I think I was in school for the Bloody Montrose game, if you heard about that in the Duke rivalry. So that was a great one. Those are kind of some of the highlights. I mean, other times were like back when Jerry Stackhouse was here dunking on people. I mean, clearly more recently, Tyler Hansbrough going over to Kameron Indoor as a freshman and beating them on J.J. Redick's senior night. That was awesome.
Wow.
Sweet moment.
Too many to count.
Dang.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
in addition to this book having massive success, you also got the opportunity to appear on the I Hate Christian Leitner documentary.
That is right.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so that was really crazy. So the story there is the book had been out for a while, and Reed and I would get emails from people on occasion to do a radio interview or something like that. Kind of close now. And
hard
so,
of hearing.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll yell. So we got this email, it was a really mysterious email. It was like, we're doing a film about Christian Leitner, and we'd like to talk to you. And it wasn't from ESPN, it was just from some dude. I was like, this is clearly a guy's to like get me in a room and beat the crap out of me. You know, it was like some Duke fan or something that was gonna kill me. So I was like, okay, and Reed, I was like, I'll email the guy back. We'll see what it is. So I emailed him back. Like, okay, I'm interested. We can talk. Mm-hmm. And so he was like, well, you should call me. I'm like, okay, this is getting weird, you know. And so I called.
Who calls anymore?
Yeah, right. It's like, it was kind of weird. So he called me up and then told me, yeah, this is an ESPN 30 for 30 special.
Wow.
And we just can't publicize that it's happening.
Right.
So that's why it was a little mysterious.
Yeah, surprise.
So yeah, it was really crazy. And so I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I'll do that. So they came to my house, filmed for like probably an hour. They were at my house for about an hour. And then I didn't know if I was going to make the cut or not. You know, so it was months later. And so I sent the guy an email and I was like, hey, I'm just kind of curious, you know, did I make the cut?
Yeah.
And his response back was, oh yeah, you're in there a lot. I'm like,
Wow. In there like swimwear, am I right?
Hey Cameron, do you know what would be triller than a ball sack?
What's trill?
If we went outside tonight, in the cold, on the night of the Duke game, onto Franklin Street, and did a little new segment that I like to call Lee Daniels' The Duke Fluke, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. And since I love investigative journalism, I'm going to be wearing this filth on my body. Guys, can I get like 3 words to describe your feelings for Duke?
I hate Duke.
Interview? All right. Who has the better booty?
Better booty? Oh, definitely Brad Pitt.
First question. Sup, dog? Does anybody know where Cameron is? I was told this was going to be a group thing, and I'm really cold, and I was wondering if I could get a break. I was kind of hoping Cameron would take over. It's really cold. Do you know where she is? Anybody on the production end? Oh man, my butt's kind of sweaty.
Thank you.
Goat! What do you think of my gloves? Cash me outside. How about that? This could get a Pulitzer. What do you think of my gloves? Maggie, is UNC gonna crush Duke tonight? Finally, what do you think of my gloves? It's Thursday, my dudes.
Hi.
All right, so this has been interviewing people on Franklin Street with this filth on, and honestly, I cannot wait to take it off. I'm gonna do it right now. You know what? Go to hell, Duke.